Who could beat John Wick? John Wick is cinema's deadliest assassin, but what if he met his match? Today we're pitting him against the most legendary one-man armies in movie history, and seeing just who might take him down. From CIA legends to jungle warriors and unstoppable cops, one of them might surprise you. Chapter 1, Bryan Mills, Taken. First up, we have Bryan Mills, portrayed by Liam Neeson in the Taken series. Mills is a former CIA operative with a particular set of skills that are more than enough to make him one of the deadliest men on the planet. His unique combination of military training, intelligence, and sheer determination sets him apart from other action heroes. But is it enough to take down John Wick? Bryan Mills is a man driven by love. His daughter Kim is kidnapped in the first Taken movie, and his whole world is turned upside down. He goes on a rampage to rescue her, cutting through an international human trafficking ring with methodical precision. Mills' strength lies not only in his tactical skills, but also in his ability to think several steps ahead. He's a master strategist, and he can adapt quickly to any situation, no matter how chaotic. Mills is also a one-man army in the truest sense. His skills range from hand-to-hand combat to firearms proficiency, but he doesn't rely on sheer brawn alone. His real advantage is his mind.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
Yeah, we've all had that ringtone. Mills can interrogate, plan, and execute a series of complex actions that leave his enemies no chance of survival. His level of resourcefulness and his ability to think in extreme conditions are what give him a true edge. But can Bryan Mills stand up to John Wick's brutality and skills? Mills is incredibly lethal in his own right, but John Wick is a different kind of killer. While Bryan Mills' intelligence and methodical approach make him a dangerous opponent, John Wick's relentless rage and superior combat skills make him an incredibly difficult opponent. In a direct one-on-one battle, Mills would find himself at a disadvantage against Wick's fluid combat style and unparalleled precision. It's likely that John Wick's speed and sheer firepower would overpower Mills's calculated approach, making him one of the more unlikely candidates to defeat John. Mills has the brains, but Wick's got the bite. Chapter 2, Ethan Hunt, Mission Impossible. Next on the list is Ethan Hunt, portrayed by Tom Cruise in the Mission Impossible series. Ethan is another one-man army, known for his incredible physical feats and unbreakable determination. Unlike Bryan Mills, who relies on his intelligence and tactical brilliance, Ethan Hunt is a specialist in acrobatics, espionage, and combat. His athleticism, combined with his ability to think quickly under pressure, makes him a dangerous opponent. Ethan Hunt's skills in hand-to-hand combat, as well as his proficiency with a wide range of weapons, make him a versatile fighter. He's also a master of disguise, infiltration, and creating elaborate plans. Casual Tuesday stuff, right? His resilience is second to none. He's been shot, blown up, and injured countless times throughout the Mission Impossible series, yet he always finds a way to fight back. What sets him apart from other action heroes is his ability to remain calm under pressure, even when the stakes are at their highest. However, despite his impressive skill set, could Ethan Hunt take down John Wick? In a head-to-head battle, it's hard to imagine Ethan overcoming John's precise and brutal fighting style. While Ethan is a highly skilled operative, John Wick's sheer ability to kill quickly and efficiently would make it difficult for Ethan to stay in the fight. Ethan's agility and physicality might allow him to dodge or avoid some attacks, but John Wick's ability to keep constant pressure on his opponents would eventually wear Ethan down. His reliance on tactics and precision would likely give him an edge, but in a close-quarters confrontation, John Wick would likely be the victor. Hunt might climb walls, but Wick tears them down. Chapter 3, Dutch, Predator. Moving on, we have Dutch, portrayed by Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator. Dutch is the ultimate action hero, a highly trained soldier with a remarkable survival instinct. As the leader of a special forces team sent on a covert mission into the jungle, Dutch faces an enemy unlike any other, a deadly extraterrestrial hunter. But Dutch isn't just about raw strength. He's also a skilled tactician and a master of guerrilla warfare. In a one-on-one battle, could Dutch match up to John Wick? Dutch is physically imposing, which gives him a significant advantage in terms of strength. But his real strength lies in his resourcefulness. When he and his team are hunted by the Predator, Dutch relies on his wits to stay alive. He uses the environment around him to his advantage, setting traps and leveraging his knowledge of military tactics to level the playing field. Dutch's mental fortitude is what makes him such a dangerous opponent. He's not just strong, he's a survivor. Could Dutch defeat John Wick? It's hard to say. In terms of raw strength and survival instincts, Dutch has a significant edge. However, John Wick's ability to execute quick, lethal attacks with precision would likely counter any strength-based advantages that Dutch has. Dutch is a formidable fighter, but John Wick is a killer who is constantly thinking 2 steps ahead. In a long battle, John's quick reflexes and adaptability would likely give him the edge, and Dutch would find it challenging to land a decisive blow. Dutch may survive aliens, but Wick's deadlier than a predator. Chapter 4, Bajirao Singham. Singham. Next up is Bajirao Singham, played by A.J. Devon in the Singham series. Singham is a larger-than-life character. He's a fearless and unstoppable police officer known for his incredible strength and his unwavering sense of justice. Bajirao isn't just skilled in combat, he's also a master at outsmarting criminals and using his position to exact justice in his own way. His strength, both physically and morally, is what sets him apart from other action heroes. Singham's fighting style is a blend of martial arts and street fighting, making him a formidable opponent in hand-to-hand combat. He's known for his brutal takedowns and his ability to take on multiple enemies at once. Bajirao's main strength lies in his ability to remain calm under pressure, using his situational awareness to outthink his opponents. He's not just a brawler, he's a strategist, a man of incredible intellect and physical strength. But could Bajirao Singham take on John Wick? While Bajirao is incredibly strong and skilled, John Wick's ruthless efficiency would give him an edge. Singham's strength and combat skills would certainly make him a tough opponent, but John Wick's relentless pursuit of his targets, combined with his expert use of firearms and hand-to-hand combat, would likely overwhelm Bajirao. Singham's sense of justice might drive him to keep fighting, but Wick's cold, methodical approach to killing would eventually wear him down. Bajirao would put up a fight, but John Wick's unmatched precision and speed would likely secure him the win. Singham brings justice, but Wick brings vengeance. Chapter 5, Tequila Yuen, Hard-Boiled. Tequila Yuen, portrayed by Chow Yun-fat in Hard-Boiled, might be one of the most stylish and deadly action heroes in cinema. As a fearless cop, Tequila is known for his incredible marksmanship, quick reflexes, and relentless fighting spirit. Unlike other one-man armies who operate in a world of calculated precision, Tequila brings an explosive, high-energy approach to combat that often leaves his enemies in a haze of chaos. Tequila's weapon of choice is his trusty firearm, and his proficiency with it is unmatched. He can clear rooms full of enemies in seconds, moving with precision and fluidity. His shooting is surgical, able to target and neutralize opponents with lightning speed. But Tequila's skills don't stop there. He's also incredibly proficient in hand-to-hand combat, where his quick reflexes and sheer physical strength allow him to outmaneuver opponents in close quarters. What sets him apart from John Wick is his unrelenting, reckless nature. Tequila often engages in situations where other heroes might hesitate. charging into danger without fear, which can give him a major advantage in certain situations. So, could Tequila beat John Wick? While John Wick is known for his calm, calculating approach to combat, Tequila is driven by a fiery, no-holds-barred attitude. His quick reflexes and unpredictability could catch Wick off guard. In a direct battle, Tequila's instinctive style and ability to clear out entire rooms could overwhelm John if the fight happens at close quarters. While John is undeniably a master of his craft, Tequila's relentless aggression, combined with his mastery of firearms and physical combat, would give him an edge in a prolonged fight. John Wick's precision and ruthlessness might not be enough to withstand the sheer chaos Tequila can bring to the table. In this showdown, Tequila might just outpace John, forcing him into unpredictable situations where he could falter. Tequila brings chaos, but Wick brings the kill shot. Chapter 6, Rambo, First Blood. John Rambo, portrayed by Sylvester Stallone in First Blood, is arguably one of the most iconic action heroes in cinema history, and his skills make him an incredibly tough opponent. A former Green Beret and Vietnam War veteran, Rambo's combination of combat experience, survival skills, and sheer mental fortitude puts him in the same league as John Wick. However, Rambo's strength lies not just in his fighting ability, but in his adaptability to any environment, something that could pose a serious challenge to John Wick in certain circumstances. Rambo is a master of guerrilla warfare and survival tactics. He can set traps, use his environment to his advantage, and sustain himself in the harshest conditions. His combat prowess is a mixture of hand-to-hand combat, marksmanship, and his knowledge of explosives. He is a resourceful fighter who, when pushed to his limit, becomes nearly unstoppable. What truly gives Rambo an edge is his ability to adapt to his surroundings, making him an incredibly dangerous foe when he has the upper hand on terrain. Now, could Rambo beat John Wick? In a direct open confrontation, John's unparalleled speed, precision, and calculated fighting style would give him a significant advantage. However, Rambo's strength lies in his ability to survive and use his surroundings to his advantage. If the fight takes place in an environment where Rambo can set traps, take advantage of terrain, or utilize improvised weapons, John Wick might find himself out of his element. Rambo's resilience and his ability to recover from wounds would also make him a difficult opponent to take down quickly. John Wick might not be prepared for Rambo's ability to fight in unconventional ways, and that unpredictability could lead to John's downfall. While John Wick is a superior combatant in terms of skill, Rambo's sheer survival instincts and guerrilla tactics could give him the upper hand in a prolonged battle. Rambo survives the jungle, but Wick thrives in war zones. Chapter 7, Sisu. Sisu. Lastly, we have Sisu, the Finnish soldier from the film Sisu, portrayed by Jorma Tommila. Sisu is an unyielding force of nature, a man driven by an intense desire to survive and seek vengeance. The film showcases his incredible endurance and his ability to take on overwhelming odds with a relentless fury. His remarkable resilience and combat skills make him one of the most unique characters on this list. Sisu is known for his cold-blooded nature, taking on impossible odds and showing no fear. His ability to endure pain and keep fighting makes him a nearly unstoppable force. Like Rambo, Sisu can use his environment to his advantage, but his relentless pursuit of his goals makes him a truly terrifying opponent. His sheer toughness and willpower make him one of the toughest men ever to take on an army, let alone John Wick. Could Sisu beat John Wick? While Sisu is incredibly tough, John Wick's precision, speed, and tactical genius would likely outmatch Sisu's raw power and endurance. Wick's fluid fighting style, combined with his unmatched skills in close quarters combat and gunplay, would likely overwhelm Sisu's toughness. While Sisu's determination is incredible, John Wick's ability to kill with speed and precision would make him a formidable opponent. In a battle, John Wick's versatility and ability to keep his opponents off balance would likely lead to his victory. Sisu never stops, but Wick doesn't miss. So, can anyone beat John Wick? Maybe. Rambo's traps could slow him down, Tequila's chaos might catch him off guard, but let's be honest. If you hear a knock at the door and it's Wick, you're already too late. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments, who do you think could take down the Baba Yaga? Did we miss someone? And who should we put in the ring next time?